They call it the Lenovo Slim Pro 7, and in this video, let's unbox it. Now, this is the new and improved Lenovo Slim Pro, obviously by the title. Now, this year, with this model is a bit stuck in the box with the tape, and it comes with the Ryzen 7 7735HS. So, the Asus Republic Gamer Zephyrus G14 comes with the Ryzen 9 7945HS. So this is a slightly lower processor on the processor skew coming out from Ryzen, but I'm anticipating that this laptop may perform on par with the G14 model from 2023. Now, the reason being, in my opinion, is the RTX 3050 in last year's Legion Slim Pro 7 was a beast. And this year's G14, from what I'm seeing so far, not sure if the videos come out yet on the channel or not, so far the G14 is a little underpowered for the improvements that I hoped would be made. So this may be a direct competitor of the G14, which would be really cool because this is a great model and a great option if you're a Lenovo fan over an Asus fan. So this will also be a little bit more on-the-go friendly with the charger block you have. The charger block for the Slim Pro 7 is a 140 watt charger block versus the Asus Republic of Gamers Zephyrus G14, which comes with the 240 watt charger block. So it makes you a little bit more on-the-go friendly in regards to the charger block size. And there's what you'd be carrying along with you for the charger. Now, this does come with 16 gigs of RAM, and we're gonna check later in the video if you have an upgrade path. The big advantage of the Asus Republic Gamer Zephyrus G14 is that this year the soldered RAM is actually 16 gigs. And so if you buy the base model, you get 16 gigs with an open RAM slot for upgradability. So you can easily take that laptop up to 32 gigs of RAM just simply by purchasing a 16 gig stick. So that may be an advantage over the Slim Pro 7, but let's not talk too much about competitors while we're doing this unboxing. We now have the laptop out of the wrapper, and there's the weight and thickness coming up on the screen for you. A great laptop, thin, light, all aluminum build quality. It feels so premium in my hands. I talked a lot about this laptop being like kind of the ultimate MacBook Pro competitor from a performance standpoint for a Windows laptop and from the build quality and the usability. It's a 14-inch laptop. You have very nicely assembled materials here. Bottom cover fits into the side panel so clean, and honestly, it's a bit reminiscent of the MacBook Pro the way it fits into the side panels. Man, just a really clean, really solid laptop. Do a quick tap test to prove that to you. I mean, that to me is just one of the best things we're seeing out of a Windows laptop right now. Over the past few years, my wife has had her personal information stolen and accounts opened without her approval. A while back, we found some of these accounts and took action to eliminate these issues. That's why I'm excited to tell you about today's sponsor, Aura. We've been using Aura to monitor our personal information online for over a year now and have been able to reclaim control of our personal data. Aura will identify data brokers that are exposing your information and automatically submit opt-out requests on your behalf. Anyone can find anything on the internet, including your full legal name, your personal email, your home address, phone number, and even your relatives. This information is accessible because of data brokers who profit by selling your information to robocallers, telemarketers, spammers, and anyone else that wants to learn more about you. Aura will even opt you out of junk mail and telemarketing lists. You can use my link by going to aura.com/BenjiKaiser to try a 2-week free trial to see how many data brokers are sharing your information. Aura's app also features a VPN, password manager, real-time credit and identity theft monitor, internet parental controls, and protects your devices from malware. Aura has almost every internet safety tool you'll ever need, all inside one app. Let Aura do the hard work of keeping you safe online. If you sign up right now, Aura will give you a 2-week free trial with my link in the video description. You'll be shocked at how much of your private information Aura finds exposed over those 2 weeks. It's Quite frightening, actually. Aura.com/BenjiKaiser or scan the QR code on the screen right now. I think you'll be very happy with the protection that you receive and the level of comfort that you get by using Aura. We have been extremely happy using it for over a year, and I definitely recommend it. The 2023 Slim Pro 7 has a USB Type-A and a headphone jack, as well as your cutoff switch for the webcam on the right side panel. On the left side panel, we have an HDMI port and 2 USB Type-C. So the connectivity for this laptop, for me personally, is great. I like to plug my laptop in during presentations, even especially on my channel here to show like screen shares, and having that dedicated HDMI is super nice. Complementing that with 2 USB Type-Cs, and still historically, USB Type-A is still a very common port, and so it's nice to still have that on there. So great connectivity for this laptop. Now going ahead and doing a quick open and close test, we'll see how that does. It's got a nice ridge to go ahead and pick the laptop open and close it. Now it does catch a little bit right there as it's a little bit sticky, but overall it opens and closes very nicely with one hand. Now going ahead and checking out the screen flex, a nice thin screen here, good light on the go friendly. Very little screen flex for this laptop. Good thick materials, and it's not too heavy, even though they chose to go with a thicker aluminum material for that, rigidity and durability of the laptop. Let's go ahead and spin the laptop here. Check out the interior. I love that it folds completely flat. That's something that a lot of these, kind of thin Ultrabooks don't really allow. Now, this is not a 2-in-1 laptop, so not gonna do it. Don't want to break the laptop in half, but that is about as wide as you get, but it does fold flat, which is really nice. Like I always mention, if you're somewhere you're a little bit more snug setting, you can open that up as much as you need, and you got a lot of nice flexibility there. Now here's a quick sample of the webcam so you can see what that looks and sounds like. This is the webcam on the Lenovo Legion Slim Pro 7, and a little sample of the audio for you as well. Now if you're curious about the exact price and availability of the Lenovo Slim Pro 7, definitely head down in the description below and click those links. Now if you do make a purchase, I'll get a small commission, but at no extra cost to you. But of course, that's what keeps this channel alive and the helpful content coming your way. Now in this year's model, they're really promoting the keyboard. They actually have here that it has a 1.5mm travel dish keyboard. Let's see if that feels any different from last year. The keys do feel really snappy, quiet key press. Now, again, the key material on top of the keys has not changed. It's still, kind of that plastic material. It doesn't have any nice soft touch feeling to it. So that would be kind of my one qualm with the keyboard, is it just doesn't have that premium feel that we would expect from, say, the MacBook Pro or even the Asus Zephyrus G14. I like the keys on it. They're a little more soft to the touch. It's an upgrade they made about 2 years ago for more of these plastic keys. So a little bit cheaper on the keys. However, we do have the upward facing speakers, and man, I already heard like a little warning sign, like the Windows doo-doo, and they sound really nice. I can't wait to do the full audio test during the full review. Definitely subscribe so you don't miss out on that full review. I'll link it up at the end of this video when it's ready. Now looking at the trackpad. The trackpad is one of the assets that this laptop really holds. They're getting more laptops with big trackpads, but we don't have as many small laptops with great performance and a big trackpad. Now, like I mentioned, the G14 is one of those. Even the Lenovo Legion Pro 5 doesn't have as big of a trackpad as this Slim Pro 7. It's the big advantage that this Slim Pro 7 has. 14-inch laptop, nice big trackpad, and good performance components in this laptop. It is a glass manual click trackpad. It's a little on the clicky side. If you can hear, it's a bit snappy. I personally wish it was a little bit more muffled, but I can't have everything. This laptop really does have a lot it's offering, and so I've got to kind of accept the things that I don't necessarily love. Now let's talk about the performance. One thing I think that's really strange is that they decided to go with the latest Ryzen 7 7735HS, but they gave us last year's GPU from NVIDIA. Now, I talked a little bit about AMD's production shortages that have been taking place, but I haven't really mentioned anything about NVIDIA's shortages because I didn't realize there was any. So I'm really wondering, if there wasn't a shortage, why did Lenovo choose the RTX 3050 rather than just going for the, say 4060? It seems like it would have been a better choice inside of this laptop. Even though they might have to cool it a little more, or maybe even throttle it a tiny bit, you would still be getting that extra little edge on the 3050. However, like I mentioned earlier, this laptop from last year was the best performing 3050 laptop that I had ever seen. So because it did such a good job last year, maybe they're going to carry that knowledge of the performance into this year's model. upgrade the CPU, and maybe that will be the thing that makes the difference for this laptop this year. Because as I've seen with my initial testings from the Asus Zephyrus G14 from 2023, they went ahead and jumped into NVIDIA, but it actually hurt them because we're not seeing much better performance compared to last year's model with the Radeon GPU, the RX 6700S. So maybe this was a good idea. We'll find out during the full tests. Now, if you want to jump through your performance settings, you just simply hit the function button and the Q key, and you can go ahead and jump into intelligent cooling, battery saver mode, or performance mode right from the keyboard. I'm looking for it in the Lenovo Vantage Center, but at the moment, I don't see the option to check out the different performance modes. But the main thing to know is that you're gonna be able to jump to those from your keyboard deck. All right, now without further ado, let's go ahead and flip the laptop over and check out the upgrade path for the Lenovo Slim Pro 7. Pulling off the bottom cover on the Lenovo Slim Pro 7, you see we reveal the 71.5 watt-hour battery, as well as an occupied M.2 slot, not a secondary M.2 slot unoccupied. So you'll be able to upgrade the drive that this laptop comes with. And then unfortunately, there's no RAM upgrade possible for this laptop. So as I mentioned earlier in the video, G14 is going to have an advantage over the laptop in the 14-inch performance form factor competition because of the upgradable RAM stick that it offers. The Slim Pro 7 does not offer that upgrade, but it still has the upgradable SSD, which is a great advantage over a lot of thin and light laptops in today's market. This is a great laptop to be considering for on-the-go performance. I remember last year's model was able to edit 6K B-RAW video without any struggles. And this year with the upgraded Ryzen 7 7735HS processor, I'm anticipating even better performance and hopefully even better battery life. And the battery life was great on this laptop last year. So fingers crossed for the full review. If it's already out, click or tap the screen here. Otherwise, links in the description if you're ready to make a purchase. And of course, I get a small commission, but at no extra cost to you. That's what keeps this channel alive and the helpful content coming your way. I'll see you in the next video.